State's only returned 2 kicks all year. Devon Booth calls for the fair catch there, and Mississippi State will start at the 25-yard line with their 5th-year quarterback, Blake Shapen. At the 25, he hands it off to Booth, and Booth goes in the wrong direction on the first play. He'll lose a yard as Anthony Hill Jr. drives him backwards. And he'll throw a lateral on the first play, swinging it out to Ryan Wingo, who gets the edge and is deep into Mississippi State territory and down inside the 5. 60 yards from Manning to Wingo on the first play.
I'm not sure that was a layup. That was more like a dunk.
The officials haven't moved out of the way yet. In the pistol set, Manning fakes to Wisner. Arch keeps it. Arch, touchdown! In 58 seconds.
Not sure it could have started any better for Texas. Take a look at the end of this play. As you mentioned, Manning got up a little bit gingerly. Looks like he was in the end zone. The ball would have broken the plane before he would have been down. First time we saw the ball go downfield. They were trying to get it pushed downfield on the previous play.
Shapen facing pressure. Escapes. Good ball for a first down to Traore inside the 30.
Well, for Texas, prior to this possession, they've been able to avoid this.
I'm still not sure he did. Right over one of those uprights. It's an outstanding year and career, and this one's blocked.
As Ethan Burke was able to get through there and block the kick. What an effort. Great job getting upfield. You mentioned it, Taylor Ferry. Last week, some adventures that you see Burke. And what we haven't seen is pressure from Mississippi State. See if they try to heat Arch Manning up on 3rd and long.
Pressure, here's that heat, and down he goes. Darion Gillette
is inside out. So watch, the back works outside. Does a great job.
Consecutive first down plays on first down. And Shapen across the middle, wide open target for a first down inside the 15 is Evans sat down on a slant for 20 more. Shapen on 3rd and 10, good ball, and a touchdown! Sam West, just his 2nd catch of the year and his first touchdown.
A slow start, but boy, did he spool up quickly. Great job getting in there to Sam West. Quite the answer by the Mississippi State offense. They got into that tempo.
Manning hands it off on a sweep, and it's DeAndre Moore that gets around the edge and past the 35, and then snap, and here it comes again. Manning in pressure, and he somehow gets out of there, but still it'll be a loss on the play. Found Wisner is back. So Manning with a high snap, sets up the bubble, and it gets blown up. On 3rd and 8, pressure, Manning throws, and it's caught.
Strong finish to the end of that one, and then just on the previous snap, knows he's going to get crushed. Boy, diagnosed, got downhill, and used every bit of that 195 pounds.
This time Manning will roll and throw, and it's a touchdown. That's Parker Livingston. And they pay it off with a Manning to Livingston touchdown. On 2nd and 8, Shapen will step up and throw, wide open target. Into the Texas secondary goes Anthony Evans, 26 yards. It's Shapen still with it. Out of bounds inside the 45. On to the Texas 31. Shapen throws. Good catch inside the 10. first and goal, Mississippi State. That's the speedster, Brennan Thompson. Taylor will throw. It's deflected and still caught by Traore. Jelani McDonald got his hand on it, but it wasn't enough. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
How about that answer? Only the fourth.
And takes the carry and gets greeted immediately by maroon shirts, Isaac Smith, and others in there as we go down to Alyssa. Manning slings it out there, and Moore can't get away. What a half by Jerron Manning. But pinned deep near his own end zone here and throws. That's a nice catch made and a nice move upfield past the 20 by Thompson, his second catch. Arch Manning with good field position at his own 42. Fakes to Wisner and ready to load up downfield. No, picked off the carom. That's Kelly Jones. Kelly's down at the Texas 40.
He's trying to get it to his roommate, Parker Livingstone. Two defenders right there, just trying to force the ball in there downfield.
On 3rd and a yard, it is Booth. It's the first down. It's first and goal.
They get a little bit sped up. We talk about passers kind of getting sped up in their head, trying to press the hole too quickly.
And this time it's not going to work. Shapen has to take the loss. Hero Canoe in the backfield there, the senior from Germany.
A little bit of confusion.
Junior from Searcy, Arkansas, Calipari. From 24 yards away. And Mississippi State has the lead. Misdirection, the ball's on the ground. It's Wisner that jumped back on it back at the 19-yard line. They fake the sweep.
Recovered by the offense. It is
Wisner had trouble fielding that from Arch Manning.
There's a lot of eyes on Arch Manning and his legs if protection breaks down.
Here comes pressure. Manning goes down. Nick Mitchell. They call him the green dot, the communicator, and he's also the man that forces the punt.
43 offensive plays already run.
Shapen. Now they're well within Ferry's range, inside the 25, as that's caught by Traore. 2nd and 9. Shapen, a one-on-one ball. End zone. Thompson. Touchdown.
Right at the top of the screen, working against Malik Muhammad. Get that release outside and a step. Show him your tail lights. Great ball from Blake Shapen. Missed a couple a week ago. They were able to hit a couple a week.
2nd and 5, and Manning gets out of there, and Wisner's in trouble. They're on the ropes here for the rest of the season, and what it's worth if they can't win this one today. On 2nd and 9, a line of scrimmage throw to Wingo, and Ryan takes off. Wingo still on his feet inside the 15-yard line. Kelly Jones saved the touchdown.
Well, that's what Coach Sarkisian was talking about. Let's get back to the way we started. How about a couple of these quick?
Manning with time takes off and is down back at the 11. Travion Williams.
Wow. Surprised they didn't get him for tripping. Travion Williams sticks out his leg. Parity, tons and tons of parity.
Shapen, easy throw to Williams. And Aiden has his third catch, a first down ball.
Wow.
They are running it. Shapen's in trouble. Oh, what a disaster for Mississippi State. Texas takes over in their territory.
We already talked about it. Even if you throw the ball away, you're giving away the ball at midfield. Instead, you lose even more yards.
Texas has 47 yards rushing in the game, which is why Manning will throw, and he's going down. Red Hippler.
Yeah, brought his own cowbell, was working it.
2nd and 7, Shapen's going down. He gets hog-tied in the backfield there by big Alex January, the second-generation Longhorn.
It's a great individual effort that time by Alex January.
Mike played for UT in the 80s. Now 3rd and 13 for Shapen. Surveys and goes underneath to Booth, who has blockers, and he's got a first down. Shapen. Pressure picked up. He gets Traore, who rides defenders to a 1st and goal. Booth, no. Loses 2, maybe even 3 yards. Trying to go at the heart of that UT defense. Shapen. End zone, touchdown, Thompson! Missouri and Nashville State all over Texas and Stark Vegas.
Just fantastic protection, long enough for Thompson to uncover. Shapen, great job, not panicking, not flushing, managing the pocket. I gotta tell you, Taylor, I gotta go back. You give it up on downs, on 4th down, you go backwards.
Clinging to the lead against Mizzou, and Texas needs to get to work here. Manning throws a great ball to the sideline. It's caught by Emmett Mosley. And why not? They want to see the losing streak in for Mississippi State in the SEC. Arch Manning tries to set up a screen, and not much doing as Wisner is hit. On 3rd and 10, Manning, so good on the move, throws downfield, wide open is Wingo, inside the 5. That is the 3rd explosive throw to Ryan Wingo.
He started out in that punch set.
Manning with a rope, and that's caught. No, incomplete. Livingston had it. He thinks it's a touchdown, and they're talking about it.
Really on the field, his receiver had possession of the ball with 1 foot in bounds. Touchdown.
Move the pocket because protection's been so difficult all game long. And does Livingston, does he have possession with a foot in bounds? I don't know. Is that left toe still in bounds when he possesses the football? The right toe does not drag. Maybe that left toe does. Ruled a touchdown on the field after a conference among the officials. The replay booth has it now. That's close.
I don't know that there's enough to overturn that, and there isn't. So, touchdown Texas. And it's Evans' 4th catch. He has at least 4 in every game this year. Shapen with a shovel. It's Booth that's off to the races. He's gone.
He's not a big dude, but boys, he done a great job of just sliding around in the pocket. Great awareness, And we've seen 5 targets. That was the 5th target to Devon Booth. A couple of drops in this game. Turns out he was throwing it to him wrong. You just got to kind of shove it at him. That time able to make the catch, and boy, speaking of that, a headache here on 3rd down with this pressure look.
Arch facing pressure, gets it out of there. Wisner stays upright and gets the first down.
Good job by Wisner. Good field awareness, getting upfield to get the yardage needed.
Arch, that's a bullet into traffic to Wingo.
Again, only brought 3. Protection able to hold up, and Arch.
Texas in an obvious passing situation, really for the rest of the game now on a 2nd and 10 with 9:41 left. Manning had trouble with that snap, launches towards the end zone, and it is caught. That's a touchdown for Emmett Mosley. 21 yards for the sophomore transfer from Stanford.
Great defensive play, opportunistic offensively, the balance. Texas still in it.
Shapen trying to get out of there with flags everywhere. That play was doomed from the jump. 3rd and 12 for Shapen, and he's down. He takes a huge hit. Anthony Hill.
Hill starts. Does a great job getting upfield quickly. And once again, you got a linebacker lined up over your center.
Manning, great ball to Moore for a first down. And into Mississippi State territory, Moore beat Manning.
That time, Texas solves the riddle.
Manning wants to throw to Wisner, wide open, first down. Inside the Mississippi State 25 and down inside the 20. On 2nd and 10, Manning throws wide open. Livingston puts his foot in the ground and makes it 1st and goal. Manning, down he goes, back near the 9. Jeray Bledsoe, the former Longhorn. And it's a 1-possession game. Ryan Niblett, the dangerous punt returner, is back there, and another bomb by Bulliam, and Niblett's back near the 23. Gets the sideline. Niblett, he's gone! Touchdown, Texas!
It was a bomb, like you said, from Pulliam, but when you kick it that far, you wonder, did you outkick your coverage? Gunner can't get it down on the edge, and Niblett, what a great run, running through would-be tacklers.
The sophomore from Houston, Texas, gives Sark new life. We are tied in Starkville. Thompson now with 6 catches on the day. Shapen throws again, and it's a good ball, and it's Evans into Texas territory. Shapen in trouble, lost the football and goes down. On the first play, Manning steps up and runs. And the big man has a first down inside the 15. It is Wisner to Caldwell's right. Throws to the back pylon. It is caught by Mosley, but out of bounds.
Really on the field is an incomplete pass. 3rd down.
The ultimate timing ball here. Mosley had a step on Diego Brumfield. Mississippi State needs a miracle on 4th and 20. Shapen facing pressure, trying to get out of there. He can't! Texas ends the game with an Ethan Burke pressure. What a miracle win at Mississippi State.
for the Texas Longhorns in overtime. And survives. One more look at the last play. Good pressure by Lance Jackson, the freshman from Texarkana.